Hey, just a quick little video here. I'm on Philly's, I'm just using my action camera. So I'm on Philly's channel here. Need to grab some screenshots for some emails, follow-up emails I'm sending. But I see this video here. This is his current video. It was posted a day ago, so I watch it. And then this video is from 7 years ago. But that first video that he posted today, it's like Philly calls himself a professional YouTuber, but it's like some crackhead, schizophrenic, ADD guy took that 7-year-old video, cut it up, and threw it in a blender, and then just said, screw it, and posted it. And it's just the funniest thing, because the cuts make no sense. There's not even like, typically when you get like a lot of random cuts, it'll be for comedic or effect, and it's just... It's really like some schizophrenic crackhead just, OD'd on meth and, decided to cut that video and put it up. So why is Philly cutting up a 7-year-old video and putting it up? And I'm sitting there, I get my screenshots, I send the emails, and I'm sitting there thinking about it, and it doesn't make sense to me. Then all of a sudden, wow, okay, I get this. I see what's going on. You may have a different narrative, but it's like, okay, Philly goes online and, burns a bunch of bridges or, picks a bunch of fights in the last month or two. Every 5 seconds, he's talking shit about somebody else, somebody different. This guy who starts a YouTube channel takes it down. And then this guy over here, he's not. And then this guy, and he's always innuendos, and he's too scared to, use anybody's name, or and he's like, oh, like we're all inside that crazy little twisted head. No, he may have taken off the 1970s housewife rag because of me, but he's gonna call me cornholio. He tries to put a picture up, mocking me, calling me cornholio. Ooh, that hurt so bad, Philly. My arms hurt so bad. But all this, like I said, it's like, whoa. It's like slow motion. It popped in my head. So he's out there picking fights. And then he's like, I'm going to shut down my channel. And then I'm doing these lives. And I can't quite quit the addiction to YouTube, right? But I'm thinking, what's going on here? And why this old video? And why 3 days ago did he post a picture from 7 years ago? And why is he, picking fights with all these people? Why isn't he trying to make peace anywhere? And then I remember that I had to watch that Our Philippine Journey again and record some of that when I was on a live stream with Our Philippine Journey talking to Philly. He's too scared to show his face, right? But he's sitting there talking and, and he would never even entertain the idea that maybe he should apologize for posting my full legal name without my permission and without being able to point to an open source. He's like, well, I got it. And he's like, well, I could say I got it here, 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 I got it here. Wouldn't disclose actually where he got it. Dishonest much? Liar? So, no remorse about anything he has said or done. And he said, I stand by my channel. So I have a video coming out later today. We'll see how much he stands by his channel, because I give him about an hour before he pulls that video down. But it doesn't matter. It's recorded and it's sent forward. So he may as well just leave it up, because it doesn't matter. But the funny thing is you're looking at all this and you're like, Jeff, what are you doing? I'm doing the weave, right? So here we are. Let me wrap all this up, right? He's out there picking fights because he's bored and got nothing to do. Picks a fight with me, picks a fight with these guys out there trying to poke him. And he's not getting any response. So let me shut down my channel. Let me bring up all these old memories. And then, didn't he move to the province to move in the family home? Weren't they remodeling it and building it? And now he's in some little apartment. So he used to get up, go to breakfast with his boys, go for a walk, and everybody's like, Philly, the king, look at the king, King Toman, right? King Joffrey, whatever, right? And now what's he do? He yells at his wife to cook his eggs, just like he used to in his old videos, right? Doesn't go for eggs with the boys, doesn't go for this, doesn't go for that. He can't walk the street and get people to wave at him. Probably walks the street with his camera and people are like, no, 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 no. It's probably why we haven't seen a lot of videos there. Because I've been to Shargal and they're not like super like, put me on video, please, right? You know, Shargal's, when I was there, it was kind of a hipster, hippie, you know, a really cool vibe, you know, surf community, something I'm familiar with. And, you know, it wasn't the, hey, put me on YouTube, right? It wasn't, hey, I want to be on your channel. Especially if you're a sexual tourism promoter, you know, who wants to be on that channel to begin with, right? Except sex pats, except people that want to go bar find girls, right? So you're putting all this together, and Philly's got no tribe. Philly's got no men. He burned all those bridges. When he left Angeles City, he set fire to all those bridges. So him and, you know, Mike, Our Philippine Journey, they're still friends. They're still partners on YouTube. But I don't know how much longer that's going to last with what's coming. And, you know, so he goes on Philippine antics. But think about it. Andy Omar, Oscar, whatever is gone. You know, Mick, his channel's gone. Everybody tries to say Mick took it down. Mick didn't take it down. YouTube took it down. And the guy that brought the receipts also brought the receipts that when he posted the receipts on other people's channels, they deleted his comments because he was right. So, you know, go. I'll try and find that video. If I find that video, I'll put it in the description because very nice video. But Philly has no friends. Philly's got nothing to do but sit around and mope and pick fights. And he realized picking fights is probably not the way forward. So then he posts this video all about positivity. What was he positive about in that video? He talked more negative in that video. If you go through the video and just get a tally sheet, and go positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, it's going to come out negative, the whole video. The only positive thing he talks about is a goddamn sandwich. Like, a sandwich. Really? You're in the Philippines. You're at Cloud 9. You're at Siargao, General Luna. And the positive thing in your day is a sandwich? Boy, how sad is that life? How sad is that fool? And what an idiot to paint himself in such a corner where, you know, he's not even in the family home that he was like remodeling. They're remodeling it. And I got my, you know, Starlink, and my Starlink's great, but I don't get to use it because I'm in some little apartment down the road away from the family. Is there a story there? We don't know. Don't really care, to be honest with you, at this point. It's just funny, right? Just like he has no friends, it's funny. But yeah, I saw that video and it just kind of opened everything up. Everything started making sense. And, you know, I got another video coming out today that'll really kind of wake him up to reality. But, you know, what's that book? How to Win Friends or something. Philly's writing the other book, the converse book, How to Lose Friends and Make Enemies. He's been writing that book for years. And, you know, this is what happens when you write that book. This is what happens when you can't maintain friendships. This is what happens. You start drumming up old photos from 7 years ago. You get remorseful. It's a pattern I've seen so many times. And, you know, if you're not deliberate in your life, if you don't exclude people like Philly from your life as fast as possible and cut them out, you know, they will start to bleed into you and you'll start to treat your friends the same way he treated them, his friends. And what happened? You know, you have to, I mean, there's always friends you're going to cut from the herd, right? Everybody does it. I've been cut, I've cut, and that's fine. But to cut friends is one thing. To go online and bash your friends, to go online and bash your favorite restaurant, to go online and bash your city, to go online and bash people, that's a whole nother level of sickness. And we can't help Philly until Philly wants help. So, if you like Philly, you can reach out to him. You can do this, you can do that. I'm trying to fix the screen on my camera. But anyway, but there's really not much you can do for Philly. Just let him hit bottom, right? That's all he's going to do. He's going to hit bottom. And, he may or may not survive it. His marriage may or may not survive it. But this is called a spiral. When you start treating all your friends like shit, calling them names, bashing them online, that's like the new version of saying, fuck you to people's face, right? Except today's cowards don't have the ability to stand up, toe to toe, face to face to their old friends and say, F you, right? As we've seen, Philly just ran away, right? And when he couldn't run away, when he wanted to get in a, confrontation, verbal confrontation, when he wasn't getting his way, what did he do? Tried to trick some kuyas into fighting Ace, and then went online and bragged about it because it makes him feel like a big, tough, bad guy. Well, the big, tough, bad guy is now on an island by himself in a community he probably doesn't understand. There's no old sexpats fiending for their next bar fine or beer in General Luna, right? It's a cosmopolitan, very international environment. At least it was when I was there. And I can't imagine him sitting down with a 22-year-old from France or Italy or England or Nepal and having a conversation where in the Angeles he could walk into any bar and somebody be like, oh, Philly, oh, great to see you, let me get you a beer. And he could sit there and tell them how to live their lives, even though they're probably 10x more successful than him. And he'll walk away feeling like the king, and they'll walk away feeling like, who's that asshole to tell me how to live my life? Not that I haven't heard that story half a dozen times from people he did that to, but, whatever. That's his video. Go look at it. Go have a good laugh. Go look at his community page. You'll see where he's trying to call me names because he posts a picture over my, screenshot of me, posts a picture over my face. And he's just a coward, right? A real man would just put my face up there and say, look at this cornhole, right? But he's too much of a coward. He's just going to call me names. Who really cares, right? I just take it as a compliment now. The fact that I'm living rent-free, it's a good thing. And if he wants to pull me back into the fight when I was busy doing other shit, well, I've got a free few days. Sent off a bunch of emails and got a lot of replies, and we'll see what happens. So, it's all fun and games until you dox somebody. And Philly, I guess, never learned that. I don't know. But I don't even feel sorry for him because I think about me and all the other people he's been nasty to. And nasty for no good reason. I mean, why did he go after Radio Guy? What did Radio Guy ever say about him? Why did, there's a number of people. You start watching Philly's lives and you start watching him on chats and other things, he's just a nasty dude, nasty, dirty dude. And I can't imagine his, trailer park attire. You look at how he dresses. He looks like he's, going into the backyard behind 6 trailers, tied together with a, tied together with some blue tarp canopies, right? And he's just gonna go hang out in his boxers or something. He walks down the street like that. It probably doesn't cut it too well in Chargal or in Cloud 9, General Luna, right? That place is a little more upscale than he's used to, and definitely a totally different tourist crowd than he's used to. And my experience there is nobody wants a dirty old man that looks like a dirty old man hanging out telling them how to live their lives. My experience there is it reminds me a lot of home and some of the outskirts on Hawaii. Surfers that want to hang out, chill, be mellow, have a good time. And it's a totally different wavelength that I think Philly's accustomed to. So we'll see what happens. But go check out this video. And I've got one coming today that will definitely spice things up. It'll be out tonight. See you, bye.